everybody. Hi everybody, this is Dawn with Scrapbook Sage. I hope you're doing well today. I have a quick flip through of some of the things I've worked on the last couple days. I am consolidating the days 3, 4, and 5. So this is the journal that I'm working on, and I've been having a lot of fun doing that. I have been inspired by both Louisa and Barbara. They're the ones who are hosting this, and you can check them both out at 49 Dragonflies and Louise Hensel. And just go ahead and type in Defember and you'll get a lot of different prompts from them. So day 3 was penguins, and I'd already done some penguins, but there's penguins all throughout the book. On Friday, I'm having little guys over, and we're going to watch either Happy Feet, and we'll probably make some penguin cards and stuff like that. I've got a couple journals I want to get done for them as well. And I hope to use Louisa's digital kit, which was Penguins and Friends. So that inspired me a little bit. So in her Penguins and Friends digital kit is, trying to think if I have it here, are penguins with puffins. So when, so I live on the coast, and the Haystack Rock is one place that puffins live. So this is the information sign that is there. Like if you're looking at Haystack Rock, this is one of the signs that you will see about puffins. So that is really fun. And so I decided to give some friends to the penguins. And so when we were looking at the giraffes, I went to the Portland Zoo and got some pictures of the giraffes and put them here. And that was a lot of fun to do. They're in here somewhere. And so after doing that, I decided to go get some pictures of, yeah, I don't know where that page is now. It's in here somewhere. Yeah, that's good. That's in here somewhere. Anyways, I decided to take pictures, see what penguins were at the zoo. And so this is Nacho and Goat from the Pacific Northwest. And I wrote it originally in black, and I put white over it and wrote black over it again. And it sort of has that, it's sort of mimicking the penguins coloring. So that was fun. And they're taking a hike. So for day 5, I've got the bee and number or sentiment. So I've got the number, and they go on a hike. So I thought that was cute. This bee tag is from Lindsay Zenor in one of her like Modern Maiden kit or something like that. So you can look, it's with a cactus and bee set. So you can look that up and or ask her about that. I do a lot of digitals with Lindsay Zenor and give a call out to her whenever I can. So there is that. And then we did a bright colored journaling card. I have these great maps, and I have this mermaid background, and I did this little ephemera piece was done before I just, it's part of a digital kit that I have that I will show you in a minute. But I just colored it in with colored pencil to give it some contrast because it was too white. And it's just a really easy journaling card that I can tuck into the puffin's pockets or anywhere else. So that goes there. And then I made a coin envelope, and I put a puffin there to go with the puffins. And what we had recycled art in coin envelope. So there is the recycled art because it's my digital. There's a puffin. And then we had monkeys. I love orangutans. And this is baby Jolene. She's new to the Oregon Zoo, so you can check that out as well. So those were fun to do. And I had fun stamping this, and there's tickets here. So here's the coin envelope. And I told you that this is part of my artwork. And that is this digital kit. Oh, and then the other thing I wanted to show you on this page is this is my camera that I actually drew and put onto my business card. This was just a piece at the Oregon Zoo website that I printed up, and since this is my journal, I'm fine with keeping it in here. But I like how the pink plays off of the pink here. And then I've got my pink camera, and a lot of a lot of the photos and stuff that I'm using photos, and so I'm using both my own photos because most of the digital kit in here are either my own photos or from other people's digitals. So like this is one of my own photos of Seaside. And I went ahead and explained that previously. And I wanted to show you guys, since we're talking about, so like here's the Astoria column, and I put the Astoria column. So anyway, so that's what's in here. And this is not my photo. It's Linda Mendel's, and she can be found at, you can check her out. She has a lot of great art and sells calendars and stuff. But we were talking about recycling old art. And one of the pieces that I did recycle was that camera. So I cut out the camera and put it in the digital kit. But this is sort of fun. Some of the things, images here that I thought I'd share since we're talking about recycling old art. So this is a photo that I took at Haystack Rock, and it says "Be Cool." And I made this digital kit. It is called Purple Cell because of the purple cell little creatures that wash up on the beach. This is a photo that I took, and I made this digital kit in spring of 2020. So it is it was going to be called Captain's Log Spring 2020, but I think it's called Purple Cell in my Etsy shop. So it sort of is giving a nod to what happened in the spring of 2020 with shelter in place and all that stuff. And so it says shelter in place, and then it's got this gal going on a trip, and I have a friend who she was actually traveling in her RV at the start of everything. And then there's just these images that are a lot of fun to use. I pulled out a die cut from that image of my Seaside image. This is an image from a picture I took at the Astoria Museum. This is my little sandpiper, a picture of a sandpiper that I took, and he's an icon, as well as the Peter Ardella icons that I use in my business. Enemy Bliss is a picture that I took and made that digital. This, I made this into a, I inverted the colors, and you'll see that on a page. And this is an embossed picture of one of the ships that I thought was cool. And these are just actual crabs that we ate. And I don't have a great digital system to make die cuts or make clip art out of. I have to work at it. So those were just some projects I worked on when I was first working on those. I don't make as much digital art because I haven't purchased a system to do that as much. I've been enjoying crafting, making the journals a lot more this last year. Like I've made 300 journals. So in 2021, I made more digitals. 20 and 21, I made more digitals. So I have about 30 or 40 or about 20 on my Etsy shop. And then this year, I've been making just the journals. So this is cool. It says make your own way. And I thought it was cute. The guy's looking at the gal is sort of what I was thinking. I thought that was sort of cute. And then this says the deepest beauty endures much and loves beyond the fathoms of the sea. And since we were going into some questionable times, I thought that was good. Hope knows daybreak comes after the darkest hour. And that's true. I learned that young going camping, and I couldn't sleep, and it was so cold. And then daybreak came. It was so good. My name being Dawn, that is an important. I like that too. Find your inner compass. I like that. Being a Christian, I definitely think having a relationship with the Holy Spirit gives a nod to that. A view of a ship in the time of Queen Elizabeth. So it's really interesting that this says British Museum, but the Spanish ships is a little bit intriguing with me because we've got some heritage that reaches back to that time, I think. And here's Cannon Beach. I love the pinks and this is the ochre star. That's the purple starfish there. And this was just, my mom is a Pisces. Not that I'm not really into that, but I thought that was a cool icon to sort of put there. Because my husband is too. And then we've got this cool image of the three sisters. There's 3 of us girls in my family, so I like that. I love cameos. I love the pink lace. And there's that ship that was inverted on that die cut image. And that is a storm that was coming in that I was watching. One day I took a photo of that. I thought this was fun. It was like making homemade, like a picture art in a vase out of inspiration from the sea. And this is a picture of like old sailors or pirates. And it says, untold stories abound. And here's a little dolphin jumping out of the water there. I don't know if you can see that. And this was the 2020 shelter in place. And just that image of a ship coming into a cove with everything that's going on. It was sort of where we were at the time. And anyways, that was my inspiration during that season of time. So that's recycling old art. Those was my own art that I recycled into digitals. And you can make a journal out of that. If you go to Scrapbook Sage on Etsy, you can go ahead and check that out. And I will show you guys this journal when I finish it by the end of this month. It may be a little bit later. I'm not quite sure when I'll finish it. I've got a handful of journals in the queue as we speak. And I think that will do it. So I showed you the bright colored journaling card, recycled art, a coin envelope, number, sentiment, and ticket. So the next project I'll show you will have feathers, a bingo card, handwritten memory, a loaded tag, beads, and postage stamp dangles. Yeah, so that's what I will do next time I pop on for November. Gosh, that got blurry, didn't it? I wasn't quite sure what to look at. So go ahead and go check out Louise Hensel and all the other artists who are doing November. So this is my day 3, 4, and 5. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.